which is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Shuffle and count out your booster.
Wish he
You
had a
should be
little more
12
respect
cards
for his
left.
curve here.
Pick up
Again,
your booster.
he hasn't really looked. He's been going for. I don't remember that guy's name. The Graph Mage.
Is that the Control Magic one?
No, the Graph Mage is he lets you
there's
Karam. Karam is
And the 2/1 flyer for 3.
been one of the big breakout cards this weekend.
I think that's good. Do you go Karam or do you go
Well,
2/1 flyer
he
for
still
3?
does not have a ton of white. And which may be why he did not go for the first wing. Because
Gargoyle
he
better
can't,
later.
the first wing,
Yeah,
right now, given his mana, is essentially a 4-drop.
Good point.
Shuffle and count out
So
your
he
booster.
went for a more powerful
It should be
4-drop
11
that
cards
lets
left.
him get to his big cards.
Pick up your
So
booster.
you think he's set up for is it touch white? The way he's going to fix his mana
Yes.
is not to play very much white.
He's going to be blue-red touch white for. I might take the Signet there. But
Yeah,
now he's
blue
going to take the
green Signet.
Guardian of the Guild Pact, which is another breakout card this weekend. That guy's essentially a 4-drop flyer.
It's another 4-drop though.
Yeah.
His 4-drop spot is tremendously powerful, but bigger than what you really
Right,
want.
could certainly clog up his hand.
Get ready.
No signets.
Draft.
No fixing.
Shuffle and
Yeah, I
count
feel
out
like
your
this deck
booster.
wants like 2 or 3
Should be
Signets.
10
I
cards
You know,
left.
I still think if he doesn't want first
Pick up
wing,
your
he
booster.
should take Chancery.
Absolutely.
I think Chancery would have been a better pick there than the Gargoyle.
Chancery was definitely the card.
I mean, the thing is, I'm complaining about him taking an awesome card. Like the Gargoyle is a very very powerful, rare flyer. It's a 3/4 flyer for 4. Yeah, I mean, sure, you have to pay 2 mana if you want to attack with it, but sitting that 3/4 flyer on defense, he takes Beacon Hawk out of his pack. It's a 2-drop, but now it's in white, so if your read is right that he wants to go mostly is it and just splash the white.
He might
Beacon
not
Hawk
even play
isn't.
that Beacon Hawk.
Shuffle and count out your booster.
Let's see what
Should be
happens.
9
Let's
cards
see what
left.
he needs. He can't look at his cards right
Pick
now
up
in
your
between
booster.
drafts, so.
Right.
War's Toil, not really. He's reading it, but it's. Thrive, I'm kind of surprised to see that going this late.
Ooh, there's still a Viper. The card's really good.
Coiling
Not for
Oracle.
him. Coiling Oracle, yeah. He just did up.
I
Oh, there's an overrule.
I might take the overrule there.
Absolutely. I mean, you can
Get
hate
ready.
Coiling Oracle, but overrule's pretty good.
I don't know if he has
Yeah.
anything
Cage Right
for-
Stone, is that good?
Does he have
Shuffle and
anything
count out
that,
your booster.
What's
oh, he
Cage
has
Right
heal,
Stone do?
Should be
that
8 cards left.
untaps a creature with an untap with a
Pick
tap
up your booster.
ability.
He
He has a
the-
Tidewater minion. He has a healer.
He has Electrode, right?
He has Gelectrode. No, he did not take Gelectrode. He took Steam Courier over Gelectrode.
Right. Gate Crasher's pretty good. Gotta think, I mean, although it's a 4-drop.
There's a couple more 4-drops. There's only other options there are 4-drops.
Right.
Blue
Right.
Eidolon, White Eidolon.
Right.
Draft.
Yeah, Antino's
Shuffle and
this
count
deck
out
Although he
your
could have
booster.
taken the Shielding Plaques also.
There should be 7 cards left.
doesn't have time for that. If he
Pick
gets
up
to
your
play his
booster.
in and then untap, he's won.
There's an overrule. There's a nice 3-drop in the
Soulsworn
Soulsworn
Jury.
Jury.
I like that pick.
Again, he
That helps.
has a little bit of an army of walls. He can also
does.
attack with that Soulsworn Jury.
Get ready. Draft. Shuffle and count out your booster. There should be 6 cards left. Pick up your booster.
Supply and demand, again, going around the table very late. The doubling season player is going to be very, very happy to see that card. Although at White Blue 1, demand does let him tutor for
Get ready.
any multicolored cards in his deck.
Demand's pretty good, right?
It doesn't get him
And he
Steam
takes
Core
it.
Weirds, though.
Count
It's
out
just
5 cards.
Or Ogre Swans.
or Ogre
His
Swarm.
deck isn't very gold, is it? I mean, just
No,
putting
he's
that in your
right.
sideboard might be good, though.
Race for Impact is a really interesting card here. Again, it prevents X amount of damage. I'm not sure. Prevents a certain amount of damage for a creature and then puts counters
Draft.
on it for
Count
that
out 4
damage.
cards. Pick up your booster.
Seems like a nice little combat trick. Palliation Accord is another stay alive card.
So this deck didn't work out perfectly for Antonio. He didn't really get the 2 drops that he wanted. He didn't really get the mana fixing that he
Draft.
wanted. But his deck is
Count out
still
3 cards.
awesome.
His deck was done really at the end of Guild Pact.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, how is a Cytospawn Shambler still going around the table?
Draft.
He's going to need to play
2
17,
cards.
maybe even 18 land. I might play 18 land in Antonio's deck. You have to at least consider it.
Absolutely.
It's all 4 drops and it's no fixing, no signets.
Okay, please.
Yeah,
put
even
your
Demon
cards
Fire, so it
in
doesn't even
front
go
of
to,
you.
the land doesn't even go to waste.
Right.
I'd be interested to talk to him. I'd be running at least 17 land in this deck, and I'd be taking a serious look at 18 because his card quality is spectacular. If he gets to those Steam Core Weirds and Ogre Savants, he wins. And he's got the army of walls to stall. I mean, maybe he's going to basically play walls to stall, and then he'll draw the lands he needs to get there. But I think the deck could have been a little better if he'd gotten a couple of first wings, but still an awesome deck. So that was Antonino DeRosa's draft deck. And the players are now sitting patiently, waiting for the judge to send them off to the deck build area. So what's going to happen now is that these guys are going to go build their decks. Brian and I are going to talk to John Becker, who's been down on the floor watching the draft, do a little post-draft analysis, talk about what these guys did. And then we are going to take a short break. We're going to go talk to the players while they build their decks, let you watch some of the videos. Hello. Again, I'm Randy Buehler. Here's Brian David Marshall. We'll get John Becker queued up momentarily. We'll talk about the draft for a little bit. Let these guys, we're going to go then talk to them as they build their decks, and we'll be back in probably, you expect the quarterfinals to start in about half an hour from now. So, Anthony, we've been talking about it. DeRosa seemed like he had an outstanding draft there.
Absolutely. He got a perfect read on the table.
Right. We think.
We think.
We got a few clues from Becker.
He goes blue-green with his first two picks, and then very quickly leaves himself open to be out of that, takes a couple of white cards, and abandons green, and puts himself in a position, realizes he's going to get, realizing he's being put into Is It, possibly.
Right.
And gets paid off for it. It's paid off for the switch in the second pack. I mean, and he could still have stuck to his guns and gotten the Gruul cards.
But there was not much in the way of Simic.
There were a couple of Hydropons going around. I think I saw 2 Hydropons going around. Coiling Oracle went really late. It doesn't look
really
like
the blood graph.
It doesn't look like there were a ton of Simic cards out there. But we'll check with John and see. Not that we saw it, right? None that passed through.
I think he was right to abandon Simic because there wasn't much there. The Azorius was clearly better than the Simic.
Right. Although the Azorius, I would be willing to bet that Rasmus Sebastia is Azorius because we did not see a lot of it.
Interesting. Well, let's go talk to John Becker. John, what did you see down there?
Hey guys, how you doing?